Have you guys tried doing that? What call it? The gravity challenge. I would say it's pretty darn hard because they claim this particular movement, the gravity challenge. It's us guys, as boys, we find it a lot more difficult. So give it a shot and see how it goes. It's pretty fun, but just be careful. Don't dip your head into the ground. It's quite a lot of laugh doing it, so enjoy. Yeah, I think it's kind of fun playing with these challenges. Now, how these guys come up with these new challenges? They are so creative. But anyway, recently I've been playing around with this Insta 360. This is the Insta 360 One X. Now, the reason why I'm playing around with this is because of the virtual reality. This 360 images that I've been seeing, in the social media and all that. Yes, it does give a shock effect when it first came out, but what about as time goes by? Well, I have a couple of friends, they have the Insta 360 or something similar. Well, at the very beginning, when they first posted the video or the image up over at the Facebook, when I first saw it, I thought like, wow, this is pretty cool. But as time goes by, it kind of dies down. My actual question would be, how does these 360 cameras apply in the commercial world? The reason why I'm asking is because the Hong Kong government, they have been, well, at least like they have tried to promote the use of these virtual reality camera or the virtual reality technology and applying them into the commercial world. These cameras are, I guess, is pretty useful in the property sector. For example, if I wanted to see this house, all I have to do is go over to the website and check out that specific unit that I'm interested in. I would be able to enter the area, I suppose, and experience and submerge myself into the whole environment 360. So yeah, that's kind of cool. And also the gaming industry, for example, the PlayStation or the Xbox. I'm still using the PlayStation 4 and I have that goggle set with me, and I do enjoy playing the Resident Evil with the virtual reality goggle on. But the thing is, I really can't play the game for a long period of time. The reason being is I would get dizzy. So I could use this 360 camera, for my shop. It might be useful, if you guys are not in Hong Kong. But I'm guessing, this virtual reality image or video will be useful only at the beginning, because as time goes by, where is the excitement in it? Am I getting all mixed up between 360 camera and the virtual reality, in which virtual reality it's a 100% integrated interactive computer software where you can literally enter into that virtual reality thing and interact. You might have an avatar of yourself and you'll be able to interact with other people. It'll be similar to that movie by Steven Spielberg. What you call it? Ready Player One, where everything is animated in the virtual reality thingy. I'm getting all mixed up between this 360 cameras versus the virtual reality. Maybe it's the same, maybe it's different. I don't know. So what about the idea of actually building a virtual reality shop? Now that would be pretty interesting. Everything is, well, animated. Well, it's sort of like a upgraded version of a two-dimensional online shop, I suppose. And at the same time, the shop, because it's a virtual reality, everything is animated. There will be some sort of a butler. You can interact with them, asking them questions, etc., etc. That will be pretty useful, but I don't think it would be cheap to build one. Alright, as you might know, Hong Kong is an international financial center. That might change in the near future, I suppose. The reason being it's well, because of the mainland China, they are building or they are pushing that one belt, one this whole big Bay Area. I guess like the idea is they're trying to expand Hong Kong. They are luring all the banks instead of staying here in Hong Kong, that they could move or they could expand to the big Bay Area. So my question is, yeah, I've got a lot of questions. What is going to happen to Hong Kong? Obviously, the good side is like if we were to integrate well with this whole project, then it will go well. But the downside, I'm sure there are quite a few of the downside. Everything comes positive and negative. So, what exactly will Hong Kong become? What is our role? I have seen a lot of, well, from the government side anyhow, they have been promoting quite a lot of the so-called art and culture. I'm suspecting this is the direction that Hong Kong will be heading. For example, there will be museums, art centers, etc., etc. Is this the direction that Hong Kong will be heading? I don't know. I'm curious myself. We'll see. I have been pretty sick and tired of holding a camera. I just don't feel like using a camera. Just go out and shoot. Maybe I'm just burnt out. So maybe it's a good idea to take a break from just going out and shoot. Carmen and I, we have been practicing quite a lot of yoga almost every morning, well, more or less. At least we've been practicing diligently, and I've been doing it for almost like a year and a half, almost 2 years now. And my weight has dropped quite, well, I won't say quite a lot, but in a healthy manner, like close to 9 pounds. So what is that in? Okay, that's approximately 4 kg. That's not bad for a year and a half. I got myself this scale. It's called a Renfo. It's quite amazing, this little piece of equipment. And it tells you your weight, obviously, your body mass index, your body fat, the visceral fat, that's really important, body water, skeletal muscle, muscle mass. I do understand what a skeletal muscle is versus a muscle mass. What about the relationship between these two? And also the bone mass, protein, the BMR. And lastly, your metabolic age. That's pretty impressive. It tells you so many things. All you have to do is, get yourself on to the scale and it tells you everything. How is that possible? They claim these informations are fairly accurate. How do they do that? I think technology, it's really fascinating. It's almost like magic. So I have been weighing myself almost every day. Okay, I'm glad my metabolic age is actually lower than my true age. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of that. And however, I am concerned with the visceral fat. Okay, my visceral fat is 5, which is still within the normal range. But I want to lower it all the way down to 3 or below. The reason why it's, well, simply because of all these potential health risks that may arise from getting old, for example, high blood pressure and all that. I will have to work on my diet, do exercises regularly. Yeah, what else can I do? I don't know. I'm close to 50 now, so health is pretty important. Well, anyway, guys, that's it for this video. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.